cyclone, bouncing off the walls, now there's nowhere to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I have Drake in the speakers, and I have you guys watching me. I hope you enjoyed the opener. We'll be screwing around with that a little bit. I thought I'd step it up a notch because you guys are the TDLR Subs, and you are very special to us. I mean, very special. Tonight we're going to be going over a bunch of different things, whether it be indexes, positions, or the new strategy a little bit. So without further ado, let's get started. Bingo! Alright, let's first take a look at what we have kind of created ourselves. The position that we're in right now with the Russell 2K index. Right now we had a huge breakout today, but if we take a look at the volume, 743 to 157, not bad. Not bad at all. There was a lot of talk about how SPY volume was extremely low today. But if we look at the small cap index, the Russell 2K, immediate breakout, amazing breakout, and now we're pushing 700, that psychological 700 level. Personally, to me, I think that if we break 700, I have a 2-year daily chart up. We break 700, I think we're clear for 720. We break 720, which is a somewhat nice lateral trend line we have here. We are clear for takeoff to 760. Now, yes, that is a ways away. But trust me, I think we can make it to 700, and if we break over that, I mean, we're only 3 points away from it. If we actually stick to that and we break above that, I think we could see 720 by middle of next week. That's the rant that I'm going to be kind of throwing out, I guess you could say, for the RUT and the Russell 2K index. Other than that, I really don't have much to say. Watch for that psychological breakout level. What did we do today? We tried to day trade Kirk's when Twitter was down. I really don't want to get into this trade much, but just for fun, we'll show it to you and where I screwed up on it. I was looking at this higher low. I bought at 353. I thought we were going to get a breakout here, and we pulled back. It was looking nice. It was a nice setup. And I just took a 3% loss. It really wasn't that big of a deal. Canned it at 340, 13-cent loss. It really wasn't that bad. It took about 15 minutes, the entire trade. That was kind of a pain in the neck. But again, we're just testing that. I mean, that was a fairly good setup that just broke down. I was not looking at the daily. That was purely a day trade. When I woke up this morning, what did I find? I found that Microvision Incorporated, MVIS, a position that we hopefully got into Friday, was up about 14% pre-market because of their $8.5 million purchase order for some of their, I believe they were LCD screens. But again, I am not sure. I just know that the news was good. Big purchase order for the company. Volume went through the roof. And where did I get it? I got stopped at 330. We took about an 8%, 9% gain on it. If we check, it was a 9% gain. Awesome. Could have pushed it to like 14, 15. Not that big of a deal. It really isn't. You get your gains, you get your losses. You take your gains with pride, and that's the most you can do with it. Crocs, we stayed in Crocs. I like the setup still. Still like the setup in JA Solar, and I'll show you why when we get to Solar Fun, SOLF. And the one that I did get into today at around 732, right off of this breakout. Love this high and tight. Was watching that last week, didn't break out. And then this afternoon, it was around 11:15 where I got into it. 732, bingo, bango, great volume accumulation. I'm going to see this thing. I currently have a stop set a limit sell set at 795 with the upcoming resistance at 802. So we can actually change that. Forgot to do that. And bingo bango, we're good to go. So the three positions that we're rocking with right now are THQI, Crocs, and JASO. Let's start getting into the other tickers. These are the tickers that we're going to be reviewing tonight. WNR, SWC, HL, and that whole crew that you see right there. All right, so to review what we're looking at right now for WNR, as I get a good song on here. love listening to music while I chart. I will tell you what, it relaxes me. I think it helps. And if you are a big music person, find something that you like to chart to and trade to and listen to it. Screw CNBC, screw Bloomberg. I flick them on when I'm really not actively trading during the day just to listen and laugh. I did that this afternoon and found Larry Kudlow very entertaining. But again, I just listen to techno while I trade. It's something that allows me to keep going. The beat is good, and just to throw my 2 cents in about trading atmosphere, I think that's extremely important to have a very comfortable atmosphere while you trade. Okay, off my soapbox. We broke the 200-day simple moving average today. I really think that we can push that price resistance at around 585. If we break out above that, we have about $1 and maybe a quarter range. $1.10. Let's put it there. $1.10 range where this thing is just gonna fire up. It's not a large. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at JRCC there. It is a short squeeze. 27.15% short float right now. So if we do get a breakout, this breakout today was awesome, but the volume just wasn't there. So I gave it another day just to see what we were gonna get tomorrow. Switching to SWC, Stillwater Mining. Not a big short float. I was looking actually this more as a swing trade. Volume accumulation was awesome today, up about 5%, but did not break out, so I held off on it. The high of the past month, 2 weeks to a month is 1452, but what I'm looking at is 1430 for that breakout. That's really the trend line that I'm looking for. Again, accumulation today on the volume was fantastic, and I am looking for that to break out if we get a volume accumulation continuation that we had from today. Hecla Mining, if we continue with this big basic materials and energy run, again, Hecla Mining and Cenex as well. If we look at gold right now, GLD has just been popping. If we get a break over 112, 113, I really think we can make some advances back into that 115, 116 area. If we go and look at OIH, I was almost certain that this thing was going to break down, and it did not. It continued to break out, and now we're looking at 130 for a breakout. If we look at the recent contract for oil, crude oil has just exploded over the past week and a half, and it's been awesome. We hit I think it was 18-month highs today on oil that we just have not seen in forever, and that is awesome to see. So HL is one that I'm looking for if we get a break above 6, and Century Aluminum is another one that I'm going to be watching if we get a break above 16.